Even though part of me feels scared to speak up,
Even though part of me is scared to speak up,
I choose to love and accept myself anyway.
I choose to love and accept myself anyway.
Even though it's scary to put myself first
Even though it's scary to put myself first
and risk being judged or abandoned,
and risk being judged or abandoned,
I choose to love and honor myself.
I choose to love and honor myself.
Even though it's scary to speak up to my sister,
Even though it's scary to speak up to my sister,
she might reject me.
who might reject me,
She might shame me.
who might shame me,
She might abandon me.
might abandon me.
And even though it's scary to speak up to my sister,
Even though it's scary to speak up to my sister,
I choose to love and honor and accept myself anyway.
I choose to love and honor and accept myself anyway.
So we're going to the short phrases and the point to point.
Okay?
All this fear of speaking up.
Say that again.
All this fear of speaking up.
All the fear of speaking up,
All this fear of putting myself first.
all the fear of putting myself first,
All this fear of taking care of myself.
all of the fear of taking care of myself.
I've been told I shouldn't.
I've been told I shouldn't.
I've been told not to focus this much attention
I've been told not to focus this much attention
on me.
on me.
It's selfish.
It's selfish.
Bad me
Bad me.
for being selfish.
Being selfish.
And even though I have all these fears and judgments,
Even though I have all these fears and judgments,
I'm going to go ahead and love and accept myself
I'm going to go ahead and love and accept myself
with all these fears and judgments,
with all these fears and judgments,
releasing what I can,
releasing what I can,
and just getting plain old comfortable
and just getting plain old comfortable
with speaking up for me,
speaking up for me,
taking care of my feelings,
taking care of my feelings,
asserting myself.
asserting myself.
And maybe my sister will be fine with it.
And maybe my sister will be fine with it.
And maybe if she isn't,
And maybe if she isn't,
it's not my problem.
it's not my problem.
Maybe I can take care of myself,
Maybe I can take care of myself,
no matter what her reaction is.
no matter what her reaction is.
And I can take good care of myself.
And I can take good care of myself.
Because I may be living with her for a while,
And I may be living with her for a while.
but I'm living with myself forever.
And I'm living with myself forever.
And I want to be the best housemate I can
And I want to be the best housemate I can
in my body,
in my body.
taking care of my feelings,
Take care of my feelings.
and making sure when somebody is smoking,
And make sure that when somebody's smoking,
when somebody is emotionally invading my space,
that when somebody is emotionally invading my space,
whether they're doing it intentionally or not,
whether they're doing it intentionally or not,
I have a right and duty
I have a right and duty
to create a smoke-free environment for my inner child.
to create a smoke-free environment for my inner child.
And I can learn to speak up with respect,
I can learn to speak up with respect,
or just politely leave the room.
or just politely leave the room
There's always a gentle way
in a gentle way
of taking care of myself.
of taking care of myself.
And I know that I'm sometimes going to push buttons.
And I know that sometimes I'm going to push buttons.
There's no way around that.
There's no way around that.
Unless I want to continue to abandon myself
Unless I want to continue to abandon myself
by pleasing other people first.
by pleasing other people first.
And I know where that leads.
And I know where that leads.
And I don't need to go there again.
And I don't need to go there again.
I'm taking care of myself first.
Taking care of myself first.
Creating a smoke-free environment.
Creating a smoke-free environment.
Breathing clean air.
Breathing clean air.
No spanking babies.
No spanking babies.
No shame on me.
No shame on me.
And no shame on anyone.
And no shame on anyone.
I love you.
I
I love me.
Love me.
And together we're going smoke-free.
Together we're going smoke-free.
All is well.
All is well.
Permission to be playful.
Permission to be playful.
Permission to be consistent.
Permission to be consistent.
Permission to repeat this
Permission to repeat this
as often as necessary.
as often as necessary.
Changing old patterns
Changing old patterns
takes time,
takes time.
and I choose to take my time
And I choose to take my time
learning to treat myself with love and respect.
learning to treat myself with love and respect.
And as I do so,
And as I do so,
I train people to treat me with love and respect.
I train people to treat me with love and respect.
And everybody wins.
And everybody wins.
And everybody wins. And I want a world
I want a world
where everyone wins.
where everyone wins.
I'm speaking up for myself.
I'm speaking up for myself.
I'm taking care of myself.
I'm taking care of myself.
And in that commitment,
And in that commitment,
everyone wins.
everyone wins.
All is well.
All is well.
In body, mind, and spirit.
In body, mind, and spirit.
Nice deep breath.